What's good, man? Dante Thornton Jr. back with another episode on the Players Lounge. We got a special guest, one of my young slide outs, Mike Matthews. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, what up? Mike Matthews, Lilburn, Georgia, born and made. Yeah, UT freshman, wide receiver. Yeah.
So you played high school at the Big Orange Jungle.
Yeah.
You played against Travis Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
Heisman winner. Let's get into like the whole Georgia football and saying like how packed, I guess you say, like how much talent comes from Georgia football alone. So like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel like Georgia got the best football, really. But like, it's so many people you can find, like North Georgia, South Georgia, or close to the city. Like everybody got talent in some way, shape, or form. So pretty much, I like the competition though. It pretty much make the team, every team you go against, better, depending on who you play.
So like through your high school years, what were, let me see, the top 2 or 3 teams you played against like throughout your whole high school career?
Like you said, Travis Hunter, that Collins Hill team, we played them my freshman year.
Yeah.
So they was real tough. Grayson, even though
I've been seeing
I don't mess with Grayson, they the opposite, but they got a good program over there. I'm not sure. I don't think it's anybody else.
Who was some like highly rated players out of Georgia and like in your class?
Sure, it's so many. Like even in my classes, we probably got like, off the top of my head, I wouldn't know, but like they pretty much like everywhere across the country. Like we got some dogs coming out of Georgia.
Safety in Georgia, number 4. He from there?
Number 4.
What's his name?
Are you talking about
I don't remember his name.
Oh, Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. At Georgia.
Said 4.
Number 4.
Oh, KJ Bowden. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that my boy. You know, we played 7-on-7 together.
Yeah.
So it was just, I mean, just seeing like it's so many people. Like pretty much almost every team we played this season, I know somebody who's from Georgia. So like it's really crazy like that.
That's hard. So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you booked a dinner reservation with Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp, but you also booked one with Jerry Rice and Emmitt Smith, which one you gonna cancel
on? I'll probably say Jerry Rice and Emmitt Smith. Only cause like you said, Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco, like those are 2 receivers. I think Emmitt Smith plays running back.
Yeah.
I don't really think I would gain a lot out of them, but just having Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco, that's a lot of things I can learn just from 2 people rather than it'll be the one person.
I feel like that dinner would be lit too though.
Yeah, cause y'all be seeing their little podcast.
Nightcap. Yeah, I be watching Nightcap.
I be watching
sure.
it. It be funny in there, so I think I'll enjoy it. Yeah.
So with this being your first year and it being my second year, what do you feel like has been like the biggest impact on you this season?
I'll probably say like just adjusting to like just a different environment. You know, I mean, college football is not the same as high school. There's different people you got to meet, different system you playing in, like a different schedule. Just everything is just totally different place. So I feel like pretty much that's been like my biggest thing. But you know, I adjusted quick. Probably like the first 2 or 3 months, it was kind of tough. But after that, it was just smooth.
Yeah, for me, I'd say like the one thing that impacted me the most was like my mindset, realizing that I just got to go out there and have fun and play football, and then everything else going to handle itself. So once I took the big stressor off myself of trying to be perfect all the time or always pressing and just playing free, that like helped me elevate my game a lot. If you were to pick like one person on the team that's like helped your transition this year, who would it be? It could be multiple, but I'm just saying one.
I'll probably say you and Brew. You know, like I kind of, even on my official visit, I was with y'all. I was with Brew hosting me, and then like kind of just talking to him, talking to y'all, just every day, talking through everything we go through. Just been a big help in learning from like another angle of what I'm doing too.
For me, I say the same. I say Brew for sure, Brew and Squirrel. Like my first year for sure, Brew and Squirrel, but this year Brew mainly because like both of us been in the same position in terms of this being our last year and knowing that the NFL was the next chapter for us. Knowing that I had somebody that's going to do the same thing as me that I can lean on when I'm having a bad day, or it go vice versa. I feel like that helped both of us like throughout this whole season. First round of playoffs this week. What do you feel like has been like the difference around the facility, or how things may look different from regular season and then now us knowing that this is the playoffs and this loser goes home each week?
I feel like as a team, like everybody understands like the stakes are high and like we can lose and it could be just like that.
Yeah.
But like everybody understands like we've been through a lot this season.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot of like ups and downs and being behind in the game. But like our chemistry just been real good together. So just how we handle it, like going to the playoffs, it seems like almost like a regular game.
Yeah.
But we know the stakes are high, but we still keeping good composure.
Yeah, I would say the same thing for sure. Definitely, like, of course, there's the playoffs and there's a higher stake with it, but I feel like the whole energy and vibe throughout the whole facility has been the exact same approach from any other regular season game. We just had that, like I said, is a higher stake on that. And I think like what Coach Hype always emphasizes with like in every team meeting is that this whole season we knew what our goals were going to be. And now we're right here with those same exact goals that we had from the beginning of the season still in front of us. So it's like we finished the regular season, but we still ain't finished what our goal was. So knowing that there's a lot more on top of that, I feel like it's been making everybody work a lot harder. Being a VFL is not something that you just say or just a title that you hold around. I feel like it has a lot of meaning to it. It's a network that lives on forever once you graduate from the University of Tennessee. And with me being a graduate, I'm now considered well, of course the season's still going, but once this season comes to an end, I'll be considered a VFL. And I feel like that's something that's going to go longer than anything, like any other memory from being here. I feel that's going to have a long lasting impact because I know at any point in my life I can come back here and still call this place home. And I feel like that's a great feeling. But a question that I have for you is who is one VFL that you feel like you'll want to meet or like just get to know more that's played before you? For me, I'd say the VFL that I want to like get closer to is Justin Hunter. Cause like he played here and got drafted in 2013, I think, and he went second round. But looking at like his college stats and then how mine line up, the stat line looked like exactly the same from like the year to year. Like his first year, he got injured and stuff like that. He was making plays. The next few years after that, he was making it. But his third year, he went crazy. Had like over 1,000 yards, crazy numbers. So I feel like I just will be able to connect with him on a higher level because I feel like we both have similar body types and everything like aligned the same. So that's one person I definitely want to get in contact with, like with my NFL process coming in and just being able to take some things from him and applying it to my game on and off the field.
I'll probably say Inky Johnson. Like he kind
Mm.
of he came to us and he talked to us about like everything he went through. He got unfortunately injured and it kind of like changed his whole point of view of like what he's doing with his life because he couldn't play football no more. So just seeing how he handled that and like his mindset and his mentality on like getting through things because football is not gonna be like forever. So just thinking about like how I'm gonna prepare myself for that next step after like when I can't play football no more.
Yeah.
That'll be nice to know.
For sure. So like with the season, what it's been postseason now, going back to the regular season, what was your favorite game from the season? Like so your favorite game and then your favorite moment from a game?
I'll probably say Kentucky. Just the all black jerseys,
Yeah.
fan into it, Halloween, like the whole vibe was just there.
It was fire for
It
sure.
was lit there. Favorite moment, I'll probably say versus Alabama when Will got that pick.
Mhm.
That was big time.
Dang, I'm thinking you're gonna say your first touchdown.
I mean
Yeah,
like
nah.
I'm just
I
talking
feel
about.
like I said in like one of our other podcasts, the Bama game definitely like one of my favorite moments for sure. Because one, they stormed the field. I ain't never been a part of a team when we won a game, they stormed the field. And then I feel like I played a big part in changing the dynamic of that game. So I feel like it's something that's gonna be able to like I'm be able to look back on, tell my kids about like, yeah, this happened, and then I'll look cool to my kids. So
Yeah.
thinking about being on the football team and especially with college football, me personally, I always feel like whenever I'm on a team or something like that, it's not just a team of people put together. I feel like it's more so a family aspect of it, and that's one thing I'm big on. I'm a big family person. Having the way that the transfer portal is going now, and at any moment somebody can up and leave. How do you feel like the transfer portal has like had a big impact on? Like it's your first year, so you've seen people leave from the transfer portal or guys that may be coming in from it. So how do you feel like that's changed like the dynamic of how teams move?
I feel like a lot of teams got to take it more as like a business approach. Like you can't really count on a guy coming back the year after that because they may not be happy with something. They might want to go somewhere else. So it's just tough seeing that. But I mean, everybody got their own path to where they want to go.
Yeah.
So I feel like they gotta do what's best for them first.
I definitely feel that. And I agree. I feel like most people think about when a person enters the transfer portal, it's more so like a selfish thing and everything like that. But nah, I support the transfer portal because, of course, I'm a guy who went into the transfer portal and that's how I got here. And if I didn't hit the transfer portal, I wouldn't have met everybody that I've met being here. And I feel like to the fans and everybody on the outside of the team or even coaches, it may look like a bad look for a person to enter the portal. But when you with a person every single day and witness what they're going through and things like that, and you see a person hit the portal, me personally, every person that hit the portal, I talk to them and stuff like that, and I fully respect everything their decision of leaving because at the end of the day, my biggest thing is if I call you my brother, I want you to do what's best for you. So what's best for you is you leaving. I want you to do that, and I'm gonna support you all the way through it. So I feel like, yeah, the transfer portal is a crazy thing because teams will fall apart or that can make a team better. But at the same time, I feel like it gives players the same opportunity that coaches have. If a coach get a better job opportunity, they're gonna up and leave. So if a player feel like I have a better opportunity of entering the transfer portal and going somewhere else where I feel like I'll have a bigger impact, they should do that. And that's something that I'll fully stand behind 100%.
So how does it feel like come to realization like it's actually from like the end of like your college career?
But I ain't gonna lie. Like this whole year, now I say starting off in like spring ball, that's when it started hitting me like, dang, this really my last year. And like looking back at my first 2 years in college, all the older guys that I was around, they always talked about how fast like college gonna fly by. And I never really paid attention to it, never listened to it. And now it make me really like lately I've been finding myself thinking about like my first 2 years of college and like in my mind frame wanting to go back to those first 2 years because like if I knew with everything that I know now, if I knew that back then, like my college on and off the field, my college experience would have been totally different because of course as you live and get older, you learn a lot of stuff. Like yeah, a lot of bad things happen, but a lot of good things happen too. And with those bad things that happen, you learn a lot from it. So I say like all the stuff that I went through in my I say leading up until this senior year, I feel like that all that stuff that I've went through really helped me and shaped my mind to be the best version of myself. And they always say like you want to end better than you started. And my whole college experience or college career shows like if you put the effort in and you stick to the process, you're gonna finish better than you started. It's crazy to me. Like I know for sure once I leave, I'm gonna miss everybody. I might get emotional, whatever, however the playoff thing go. Yeah, I want to go to the Natty and win that. But however it's go, I know for sure that last game that I played with everybody is gonna be a very emotional game for me because I know I'll never get these college days back. So it's been crazy. And to be completely honest, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even think I was gonna graduate. Like my first 2 years of how things were going, I felt like it was a lot of times where I wanted to just stop playing and just say, forget the whole college thing, go back home and just do whatever it may be. But if I didn't stay grounded and like let myself know that there's a lot of people looking up to me and I can't let myself down, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now. So I feel like it's just a great feeling. Like I'm the first person in my like immediate family to have a college degree. I'm probably the first person out of my neighborhood to have a college degree. So I know back home the whole city supporting me. So like knowing that I have a large number of people that's really like standing behind me and everything I'm doing, it pushed me even more to keep on going. So yeah, it's crazy, definitely. So yeah, I just want to say thanks for joining us today. Another episode of the Players Lounge. Like and comment, share the videos, and even comment who y'all want to see on the show. It's Dante Thornton Jr.
Mike Matthews.
We out.